Hi, I'm Chris, and today we're going to be looking at one of the oldest and biggest hotels in the UK, the Grand Hotel in Scarborough, a hotel that has suffered some pretty poor reviews in the past, with some reviews such as poor, terrible, dump, but also reviews that mention that it's beautiful and fabulous. So what is the Grand like in 2025? Well, I thought we'll find out, we'll see what it's like, the rooms, the halls, the corridors, the bar and restaurant, and also, most importantly, the breakfast. And stick with me towards the end and I'll give you my absolute number one tip if you're going to stay at the Grand Hotel. I should have used it myself and I didn't, and if you're coming here, you will absolutely need to use it. You'll benefit. I'll give you that shortly, and let's go and have a look. Right, the queue for checking in. That is one thing you need to be aware of. It is a massive queue to check in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Beautiful hotel though, lovely architecture. We are one floor below because this is such a huge hotel, so we should still get quite a good view. Fingers crossed. I have already checked in, so that's all set, so we can just go and explore the room, see what it's like. The lady did mention it is all the way around apparently, so I think we've got a bit of a walk ahead of ourselves. Okay. We're 1006, so we're going to be further along. All the way along here. Wow, 1003 to 3022, and that's just this area. That is incredible. That's an incredible amount of rooms. How on earth can you clean and look after that many rooms in a hotel? I mean, I know it's busy now, but is it always like this? And I spoke to the lady on checkout and she mentioned how they're actually short-staffed today because of sickness. So, another corridor. Wonder what's... Do you know what? I think I'll not go down random corridors right now. And let's just get to the room. Ooh, step there. We're getting there. Whew. I'd like to think if there was a fire, it would be actually quite easy to get out. There'd be kind of illuminations pointing to the exit, but oh, this is us. Okay guys, so I've got room 1006. Let's have a look and see what it's like. Got the old-fashioned key rather than an electronic key card. Here we go, and first impressions is one of space. This is a really big room. I believe it's the family room, and the lady at reception did ask if I wanted the family room, and I said absolutely yes I do, because I thought it'd be much better, cleaner, tidier. They probably put more effort into it, and it looks really good. Nice and spacious. Got a double bed and a single bed, which probably use for a few bits on there. Katie's going to settle down and just relax while I do the review. Wardrobe seems kind of, it smells clean, doesn't smell musty, doesn't kind of smell of any damp. Got the usual bits, so we've got our tea, coffee, I've never heard of that tea, a superior quality tea for English breakfast, milks and freeze-dried coffee, and it literally says freeze-dried coffee. Okay, cool. Interesting to try that out. Standard kettle, and inside it, it's yeah, it's probably seen slightly better days, but it's about on par with what I thought. I have to admit, I do quite like this room though. I don't know if I can get quite a big enough angle to really show, but it looks really good kind of in comparison to me and to where I am. A nice amount of space. It's one of the cheaper rooms compared to the deluxe rooms and the premier rooms, and also we get a window, which some rooms apparently don't have windows. Did you say some rooms are just walls with no windows? Yeah. Okay, so we're doing well. And we even get a sea view, which I'm really pleased about. It's quite a beautiful sea view. We can see the beach, we can see the amusement arcades, the buildings. We even get to see just about Scarborough Castle, the fortifications, the cliffside, the marina, and a nice view of the tram. And the tram is even going to do its descent for us because it's a big fan of the channel. Got the seagull screaming away, eager for those fish and chips because it's nearly tea time. Coffee table, 2 coffee tables, not much in the drawers I don't think. Very kind of retro style drawers. Again, it's kind of exactly what you would think from a Britannia chain of hotel. It's going to have that kind of look, and this has really seen probably seen quite a few Christmases, I would say. I don't think this, oh god, this opens as well, and we've got a hairdryer in there. Looking good there. The bed looks neat, well made, can't see any marks or scuffs. Looks clean, can't see any bits. No creepy crawlies, looks like it's tucked in nicely and kind of feels firm. Wow, it feels hard, kind of like soft but hard. I actually think maybe we'll get a good night's sleep from this, possibly. Comfy pillows, extra pillows. Is there much point testing this bed? It's not going to get used, but again, yeah, firm, hard bed. We've got a radiator. This one's off. I think we can turn it on, but this one, I've noticed, this radiator, yeah, this one's kicking out a little bit of heat, and the room is actually, it's not cold, it's kind of warm. We'll see what it's like tonight, just in case. And my beautiful model is presenting the couch, the nice leather couch. Didn't expect this, but yeah, comfortable. Yeah, this is actually very comfortable considering we had would you say, a 45-minute check-in? Yeah, about 45 minutes to check in. The queue was absolutely massive downstairs. Iron, spare towels, the usual, all clean. They feel clean and crisp. We've got a fan. Sorry, just to show you, we've got a fan. And now the bathroom. I have to say, this is the bit I usually dread with these kind of hotels because there may just be something you'll find. Smells clean, smells fresh. Sink looks pretty clean. Soap, cups, towel, toilet roll. Obviously it looks like the cheapest toilet roll going. Just get a look at the toilet and yep, it looks all right. It looks clean. It looks okay. Bin emptied, and we've got the shower, and we've got a bathtub. And what is this? What's that? Is that for a jacuzzi or a heater? That'll be interesting. I can't imagine that's going to work. But it does look like we've got a jacuzzi bath and shower. Looks like a pretty alright shower really, big bath in kind of comparison to where I am. So yeah, good size. Got a hair and body wash, and just to have a look again, it looks well, a couple of hairs. I think it's just going to be the cleaning crew. They've not really been that thorough, I don't think. I think they've really just kind of given this, yeah, look at that. I don't know if it kind of show up on there, a couple of stray eyelashes or something. So they've given it a once over. I know with some of these hotels, they literally get a time period to work on them. So they get like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then they're out. Yeah, another, I don't know if it shows on there, but another hair there. So they've cleaned it. It's obviously been cleaned. It's just not got that thorough cleanness. Like if it was your own bath and you were having guests, you would really put the work in. You'd really put that effort in. And, you know, the cleaning crew on a salary with a 20-minute work time has just not done that. Kind of a shame, but it is what it is. For the price of the room, it's kind of what I would expect. And it is a Saturday we've checked in, and it's a Saturday in February, and it's a really busy Saturday in February. I didn't think it would be this busy at this time of year. I thought we kind of cheat the system, have a bit of a quiet time here, but everywhere is busy around here. The trains are busy, the promenade's busy, the restaurants and pubs are busy, check-in is busy. It's going to be interesting to see what it's here tonight. I believe there is some kind of event on as well, some kind of spirit guide event. People can kind of explore the hotel. I'm going to see if we can get in on that. No promises though. I only heard of it from the other person checking in, but that would be pretty cool to see. Let's just check out under the covers, see what it's like. And it looks clean, which is good. It's nice and tidy, nothing there that shouldn't be. Duvet feels good. A few specks, but that's just what you get with laundry. Imagine the laundry in this hotel is absolutely phenomenal. No smells, no odours. So far, so good. Okay, so we've just settled in, got a cup of tea, catching a breather, and we've heard this sound. I don't know if the mic can pick it up or not, but it sounds like some kind of machine or motor, like a washing machine, a really old school laundrette washing machine rattling and pounding away. I'll just see if you can hear it on the mic, if it picks it up. But it's pretty loud to us. It starts off really loud, which is kind of annoying. I think I'll mention it to the reception team just so they're aware of it. But yeah, not too sure how we're going to sleep if this is going on all night. It's only been intermittent so far, so we'll see. But I also did want to show what the view is like as the lights go down, because it looks really good out there. I don't know if you can possibly see that, but it looks beautiful when it's illuminated at night. So good and bad so far, but I guess the proof's in the pudding, and we will see how much of a good night's sleep we get.
4 and 7, 47. 90, 90.
That's the bar. But you're going to have a look for the other thing yet, don't you? There's It's really nice.
Well, that's really cool.
The old trams.
Yeah.
People sat there, the couple.
That's nice. Free bird chat. Would you like some more? I'm free. Do you need some more milk?
We need more milk. We always need milk.
How many would you like some?
4.
There's coffee. I imagine that used to be tea bags, but it's not. Just like that.
Beautiful architecture, isn't it? Ballroom and circle seating around here. They all have nice looking seating areas, nice couches as well. Nicer rooms as well, they look like. So I think we can go down here and then around, and it'll take us into the other area of the hotel. Really old photos. Wish I could see what year it was. Ooh, nice. And an absolutely gorgeous view to have breakfast with. And it's turning out to be a really nice looking day.
I thought it would just fly away.
Breakfast looks really good. Coffee's nice. Juice is nice. Toast is pretty good. Okay, so it's the morning after a night in the Grand in Scarborough. Pretty mixed experience on the whole. I'd say on the whole it wasn't too bad, but there were a few cons. some of the issues I would note would be it was a little bit dirty, the room. After kind of like, once you're there for a while, you really kind of notice a few bits like stains on the walls, stains on the bathtub, and also the noise as well. I was really surprised by the noise. We got there and it was quiet, but there was like a banging sound, like a machine, like an industrial laundry or washing machine kind of rattling away every so often. And then there was like a beeping sound. So we must have been near the kitchens or near the laundrette there as well. We weren't on the floor below, so that could have been an issue, but very noticeable, the sound. And that theme of like sound really went into the late night as well. They had entertainment on, but it was like a kind of really loud bass permeating through the walls and the ceiling, and they must be very thin, the walls there, because it was so loud you could almost feel it. It was either the entertainment or a guest that had really loud music on, but yeah, I would say that was what I would call a major issue. You're not gonna relax. I can't sleep with that kind of noise going on. I know some people can, but not me. I need at least a bit of peace and quiet to rest and sleep, which is a shame really, because as you can see, it's an absolutely stunning hotel, and the location is also absolutely beautiful as well, by the sea. But it wasn't all bad. There were some pros as well. Quite a lot is the location. We're right in the heart of Scarborough, and it's a fantastic place to get right into the town as well. It's so accessible. They've got great entertainment on. I was really surprised by it. I thought it would just be kind of a bare bones kind of hotel, but they've got films on, they've got live bingo, they've got music and a proper musical act as well. I didn't get a chance to film it, but it was like a proper kind of musical 80s kind of cabaret. I was actually really impressed with it, considering you're not paying extra for it. It's included in the price. So it's actually pretty comprehensive for what you're paying for. Some of the pros would be the beautiful style of the building, the price as well. The price for it was £76 for the night, and for that we got a large room, we've got a spare bed, we've got the couch as you saw, and breakfast was included at that price. It would have been significantly cheaper without the breakfast, but I wanted to kind of try out the full experience, just to kind of see what it's like, and the breakfast leading on to that was really good. I'd say it's one of the biggest perks of there. If you like a breakfast in the morning, if you don't want to travel too far in the town for it, I'd spend a little bit extra and get that breakfast included. You can actually pay for the breakfast in the morning to get that as well. You don't have to get it in the package the night before. There might be a variance of £1 or £2, so it's not too bad, but definitely worth it. It's a buffet style breakfast, so you go and serve yourself. It's the usual bacon, sausage, egg, you've got cereals, you've got fruits, you've got yogurts, coffees, fruit juices. There's no kind of like croissants or pastries, nothing like that, but the usual kind of traditional English kind of breakfast kind of thing. Definitely worth it, and gorgeous views as well. When you're sat in the breakfast room and you're looking out and you just got the whole bay to look at, it's a massive perk. They really should kind of push that more, do kind of afternoon teas. Maybe they do, I'm not too sure, but I definitely go for that. So yeah, on the whole, it was a mixed experience. The sound really put me off. I could forgive quite a few things, but it's just too loud in the late night, which is a shame. Also, my biggest tip, just before I end, if you are going to come here, is they say it's a 3 p.m. check-in. Absolutely get there before 3 p.m. because the lines are horrifically long. We got there at 3 p.m. dead on, thinking we'd be early, and the line went right back into the room all the way along, and it was a 45-minute wait just to check in the queue, and you could hear people coming in, seeing the queue, and just swearing as they go back to their place in the queue. So my biggest tip when you come into Scarborough, you come to the Grand, get there earlier than they say. Get here at 2:30, get a place in the queue that's quite short, and get your check-in sorted. They say you can pay early for check-in at £10. I wouldn't pay £10 for an early check-in. Why would you do that? Why should anyone have to do that? You paid for the hotel. So that's my tip. And in terms of a score, I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5, which is pretty much on par with TripAdvisor at the moment. That's current score. And that's really purely because, like I say, the sound, the noise in the evening, real shame. But if it wasn't for that, I had a pleasant time. It was quite good, quite a nice place to be in Scarborough, especially on a day like this when it's going to be a very cold, windy February, but a very sunny one as well. So it's nice to kind of explore the town from there. And yeah, that's it. See what you think. Let me know if you've been, if you're planning to go, be interested in your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.